Hello traders, welcome back to my video. Today I'm going to reveal why MACD keeps trapping you even though you're trading it correctly, while experienced traders are using the exact same indicator and making consistent profits. You enter on confirmed crossovers, you manage your risk, you follow your plan, and yet, trade after trade, you're getting stopped out. So what's the difference? What do they know that you don't? In this video, I'm going to teach you 3 things about MACD that most traders never figure out. First, why MACD crossovers fail even when the setup looks perfect. Signal line crosses, histogram turns green, and then price does the exact opposite. I'll show you why that happens. Second, what MACD is actually measuring, and why understanding this one thing changes everything about how you read the indicator. Third, how to use MACD the right way so you stop getting trapped. I'll walk you through a complete entry setup, step by step, with price structure, confirmation, stop loss, and target. This applies whether you're brand new to trading or you've been doing this for years. Because the mistake isn't about experience, it's about knowledge. And most educators skip over this part. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what MACD is telling you and exactly how to use it without falling into the same traps over and over. Alright, thing number 1. Why MACD crossovers fail even when the setup looks clean. Let me show you a chart. See here. Market is in a classic downtrend. Price is dropping. Now look at MACD. Both lines are below 0. The signal line is below the MACD line. Histogram is red. Everything looks bearish. But then something happens. The histogram starts shrinking. Red bars get smaller. The signal line curves up. And then, right here, it crosses above the MACD line. Histogram flips green. This is a confirmed bullish crossover. Both lines are still below 0, but the crossover happened. Most traders see this and think, okay, momentum is shifting. The downtrend is slowing. Time to go long. So they enter, right here, on this candle. Stop loss below the recent low. Target 2 times to stop loss. Everything looks logical. Now watch what happens next. See this? Price barely moves up. It's just drifting sideways. The histogram is still green, but the bars are getting smaller. And then, right here, the signal line crosses back below the MACD line. Histogram flips red, and price drops hard. Stopped out. So what just happened? The crossover was real. The histogram turned green, everything confirmed. But price didn't rally. Why? Here's the core issue. MACD shows you momentum, not direction. And momentum is the rate of change, not the destination. Let me explain it like this. When the signal line crosses above the MACD line during a downtrend, it's not telling you that buyers are stepping in and pushing price up. It's telling you that sellers are slowing down. The rate of decline is decreasing. So when that crossover happens, all it means is that selling pressure is easing off. That's it. It doesn't mean buying pressure is building. It just means sellers are taking their foot off the gas. And if sellers ease off, but buyers don't show up, price just sits there. It drifts sideways. There's no expansion, no rally, no follow-through. That's why this crossover failed. Momentum shifted from bearish to neutral, not from bearish to bullish. The crossover happened, but the buying pressure didn't. Now let's talk about thing number 2, what MACD is actually measuring and why it's always late. Let me show you a chart. See here. Market is in a downtrend. 7 consecutive red candles in a row. Price dropping hard. Now look at MACD. Both signal lines are deep below 0. Histogram is printing red bars. Everything looks bearish. But then something happens. Price starts reversing. See this? 1 green candle, then another, then another. 4 green candles in a row. Market takes a big rally. Now, most traders who know MACD lags, they're watching this rally happen. They're waiting for MACD to confirm. And right here, after those 4 green candles, the signal line finally crosses. Histogram flips green. MACD is now bullish. So the trader enters long. Stop loss right below the last swing low. Now watch what happens next. Market moves down. Right after the entry, price reverses and hits the stop loss. But why? The setup looked clean. MACD confirmed the rally. So what went wrong? Here's the problem. By the time you entered, the bullish move was already gone because MACD is a lagging indicator. So why is it lagging? Because MACD is built from moving averages. Specifically, the 12-period EMA and the 26-period EMA. These are averages of the last 12 and 26 candles. When price suddenly reverses and those 4 green candles print, MACD doesn't react immediately. It needs time to recalculate. The first green candle changes the 12-period average slightly, the second candle, a bit more, the third candle, still more. But it takes multiple candles before the averages shift enough for the signal line to cross. So by the time MACD confirms the move, those 4 green candles are already done. The rally already happened, and you're entering at the end, not at the beginning. That's why your stop got hit. You entered on exhausted momentum. The move was over, and MACD was just reporting what already occurred. This is what MACD actually measures. It calculates averages of past price movement. It's not predicting the future. It's reporting the past. And that report is always delayed. So the second thing you need to understand is this. MACD is a lagging indicator. It needs multiple candles to confirm a move, and by the time it confirms, the move is often already done. Alright, thing number 3. How to use MACD the right way so you stop getting trapped. The answer is simple. Stop using MACD as a signal. Start using it as a confirmation tool. Here's the framework. Let price show you the move first. Then check if MACD is supporting that move. If it is, that's your confirmation. If it's not, skip the trade. Let me show you what I mean with 2 simple examples. Setup number 1. Uptrend continuation with MACD support. See this chart. Market is trending up. Higher highs, higher lows. Price pulls back slightly. Nothing major, just a normal retracement. Now look at this. A strong green candle. The pullback is over. Price is resuming the uptrend. Now check MACD. Where is MACD during this move? See this? The signal line is crossed above MACD line. Histogram is expanding. Both lines are above 0. Momentum is bullish. This is alignment. Price is moving up. MACD is confirming momentum is supporting it. This is your entry. You enter long right here. Stop loss below the pullback low. Target is the next resistance or 2 to 1 reward to risk. Now setup number 2. Support bounce with MACD confirmation. See this chart. Market has been dropping. Price comes down to a major support level. This is a level that held multiple times before. And look at this candle right here. See this? Price touches the support and bounces hard. Strong green candle. Buyers stepped in and defended the level. Now check MACD. Look here. During this bounce, the signal line crosses up. Histogram already turned green. Momentum is shifting from bearish to bullish. Price bounced off support. MACD confirmed momentum is turning. Both aligned. This is your entry. You enter long right here. Stop loss below the support level. If price breaks below, support failed. Target is the next resistance or 2 to 1 reward to risk. That's how you use MACD. If this breakdown helped you understand MACD differently, hit the like button. Subscribe for more setups like this. Drop a comment if you want me to cover something specific. This video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. All examples shown are for learning and explanation only, and the charts used in this video are from tradingview.com. Trading involves risk, and past performance does not guarantee future results. Always do your own research and practice proper risk management before making any trading decisions.